Welcome. How are all of you this evening? I have some beautiful Palo Santo burning. So if you see the smoke, we're going to send that positive energy your way. Going to wait for a few of you to come on here. And I've got kind of a cool little thing I'm going to do for all of you tonight. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Andrea Cox, intuitive healer, holistic wellness coach. This is my sister channel. I am grateful that we reached 2 million views over here. My main channel, Andrea Cox TV, in holistic wellness has reached 4 million views. So I'm super happy about that. As you come on here, if you can tell me if you can hear me clearly in the comments section and hit the like button on this video. The comments and the likes actually help exalt the video to be shared on the main feed. I am going to liven the chat right now and say welcome and tell me where you are tuning in from. So those of you who don't know, my latest book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac, 155 pages of plant-based recipes based on your zodiacal sign, is out in Barnes & Noble, also Target, and on Amazon and AndreaCox.com. So be sure and check it out there. Also, I'm going to post a link to the readings in the comments section. So I thought today, because I'm getting a rush of younger energies that are really interested in finding their proper career path. And so I thought today what I could talk about with all of you is the 3 placements that are indicative to help you find your career path. Now, I'm more into Vedic astrology than I am Western astrology, but I'm going to kind of talk about both of those in combination. So when someone comes to me and they're like, Andrea, I went to school for this, I'm doing this career, I'm an attorney, I'm a doctor, I'm in construction, but I feel like this isn't the career for me. Usually intuitively, I can pick up on what is for them right away. For example, I have a new holistic wellness coaching client who I think is more of an entity cord release, cord cutter type of person than what he is currently doing, which is in the realm of construction. He has a real gift for relieving people of entity attachments. So intuitively, I pick up on that, but also, thank you. Tell me where you're tuning in from. It really helps the video. But also there are 3 placements in our astrological chart that can help us with this. So placement number 1 is our North Node. So the South Node has kind of been there, done that, right? It is what we have done in a past life or in this lifetime up until this point. The North Node, which will be the opposite sign of the South Node. So for example, if you have South Node in Taurus, you will have North Node in Scorpio. If you have South Node in Leo, you'll have North Node in Aquarius. If you have South Node in Aquarius, you'll have North Node in Leo. It goes on. North Node in Pisces, your South Node will be in Virgo, etc. So the North Node is really the direction we should go for our calling. So when I started this channel in 2017, my health business was doing okay, but I was going through a breakup and it was an instant $20,000 a month from the month I started this channel. Why? Because I'm very intuitive and I was going towards my North Node. So we always want to look at the North Node for direction. For example, if you have North Node in Taurus, that's more Empress energy, structured. North Node in Libra, that's more of an energy of a position or a career in justice, like attorney, law, things like that. Just like Libra has the karmic scales of justice, that's what that's about. If you have North Node in Scorpio, that's esoteric arts, perfect for tarot reading, things of that nature, spirituality, helping people let go of things. That is your gift. So intuitive life coaching, things of that nature. The second placement I look at is the midhaven. The midheaven is the highest point of our astrological chart. It's also called the MC. So when we think about the MC, we think about the IC, the opposite of the midheaven, being kind of the way we grew up. So I have MC in the ninth and 10th house in Leo. So Leos get attention. So this is how we're seen in the workplace. Our MC is the way we are perceived in the workplace. So some people can perceive Leos in the MC as being full of themselves, which actually it's just kind of underlining jealousy because people with Leo in the MC get so much attention. So that's another thing we want to really think about when we think about that MC placement. If you have MC in Leo like I do, that means your IC is in Aquarius. So you grew up more being kind of friends with your parents. You had an unconventional childhood. Things happened that were shocking and abrupt. There may have been conflict when you were growing up. You could have been the black sheep of the family. Like all those things fit the way I grew up, actually. So I'm definitely the black sheep, even though my family loves me and I love them. Without a doubt, I'm the black sheep. So, and we all know that, and that's okay. So my IC being in Aquarius, my MC is in Leo. That is someone who it's very easy for videos to go viral and things. I had a video get like, I think 15 or 20,000 views last week that I almost threw out of me spiralizing zucchini because I just woke up and didn't have makeup on. So I almost threw out this video, and here I upload it to Instagram and it's 15,000 views already. So that's just indicative of Leo in the house of the MC. Now, the third placement we want to look at is our Saturn placement. Rahu, Ketu, and Vedic are Saturn placement in Western. Our Saturn, my Saturn is in Cancer. That is the healer, the master healer and teacher. That is the mother. So even though I don't have kids, it's being a mother of people, being a mother of animals, being a mother of flowers and plants. It's that mother healing energy. So these are the three placements you really want to focus in on when you're trying to devise your perfect career. These placements. Your midheaven, the highest point on your chart, your north node, and not the south node. People get it confused. The south node's kind of been there, done that, your north node, and your Saturnian placement. A lot of people can become kind of obsessed with their Saturn placement because they have so much to learn. It's their spiritual sadhana, their spiritual teacher. So when someone looks at their Saturn placement, that literally is your spiritual teacher. That person was put here to lead you, to teach you. A lot of people tend to not like their Saturn placement because it's the teacher. Me having Saturn in Cancer, my mother and one of my sisters are Cancerians. Whenever I actually listen to them, things go right. When I don't, it doesn't mean they're the end all be all of my, direction in life, but I've learned to take what they say into consideration in my own life. Why? Because they're my spiritual teachers. So your spiritual sadhana, your Saturn placement, also career. Some people may differ in opinions in astrology than I do when it comes to these three placements being the precipice of what your career direction should be. And that's okay. We can agree to disagree. I don't think anyone's one perception of astrology is right or wrong. I think we all take our intuitiveness and our knowledge and wherever that may come from, and we build our own interpretation of that. I'm Andrea Cox. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I will be back to do a private reading for all of you for all 12 of the zodiac signs. Also, if you can check out my short videos, and if you can also subscribe to my sister channel, Andrea Cox TV. If you look on the live chat on here, I will link the where you can book a reading in astrocartography, astrology, or just a private reading in general in the comment section and also in the description box in this video. Check me out on Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea. I have been vegan for 24 years. On Facebook, it's one of my biggest followings, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox, and on TikTok, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox. Thank you. Namaste.